The exercisers love kind of seeing the young faces and getting to interact with the students.
They need someone coaching them on and pushing them a little bit and saying, yeah, you really can do that.
Last time.
And with Stay Fit, it's ongoing. So it's a constant exercise program that involving a community.
We feel very confident investing financially in this project because of its success.
Well, the students are invaluable in that program. Many times you get one-to-one service.
I think it has really helped me and will really help me in my future clinical experience.
They're very kind, knowledgeable.
And I think he likes being around people that have Parkinson's. It's a big difference.
Come to a place that's safe and that's fun.
The conversation started probably a little bit more than 10 years ago about how we could do something in my father's memory. This actually has exceeded our expectations. We just never could have dreamed that it would have such an impact on the PT department and on the people in the Philadelphia area.
I think that the people in this group recognize that they are not only being helped by this, but that it is extending their useful lives.
Everyone in the Stay Fit program has either Parkinson's disease or multiple sclerosis. We run with a semester schedule, so we take some breaks throughout the year, but we're more in session than not in session. Our classes are twice a week, an hour each class.
Stay Fit's about the only exercise I get. Also at Stay Fit, there's camaraderie. All the people in the program I've known for years, and there's music, which I like.
For the clients who come to participate in this experience, what it provides them is this incredible community. So it's a community of other persons that have similar diagnoses or a different diagnosis, and it's an opportunity for them to share their problems and their joys with the students.
As a student, it's so easy to get stuck in the monotony of the books and the time in the classroom and the studying. So Stay Fit gives me an opportunity to go work face-to-face with an individual a couple days a week and remember that this is why I'm involved in physical therapy, is to get to know people and really help them and see their progress.
It really is a community. It takes the didactic material and makes it come alive, and it allows the physical therapist students to see what role they can play in enhancing the quality of life of others.
I remember when after we left the first time, he said, you know, they're really nice. He said, they talk to you while you're going through, and he said, they really don't treat you as though you're a sick person.
We evaluate each person before they start our program, so we get a sense of what their needs are. It is a group exercise program, but we really try to focus in on the individual needs as much as we possibly can. And I think part of the benefit to the exerciser is that the students are able to implement some of that.
I think it's great exposure for us as students to see not only a patient with Parkinson's disease or a patient with multiple sclerosis. You see patients and you get to see a wide variety of patients with multiple sclerosis or Parkinson, and you see all the different presentations of each patient. Each patient's unique. Each patient brings different things to the table, and it really sharpens your tools as a physical therapist, especially as a student, in how to know how to motivate certain patients.
Try to get a twist in there as you go to the right and left.
When we start the program, the first part of the program, everybody is sitting in a circle, and we do warm-up exercises just to get people mobile and moving.
They really enjoy doing this. To be able to convince somebody to exercise is one thing, and then to have a patient come and just enjoy coming in and want to keep coming back, they don't even really see it as exercise.
The exercisers are very supportive of each other, and they cheer each other on as we go along, and the students cheer all of the exercisers on.
It's not like when you go to a gym, and I would feel a little awkward at a gym because I have tremors and I tire out. But here, there's no one to judge you.
And then we switch to a slower song and start doing some very specific stretches. Then we divide up into smaller segments, and each of the participants is assigned to a piece of equipment.
You get the support of the PTs and the students as well as your fellow participants.
When we do balancing exercises, sometimes then we attach things up on the ceiling, and we have big pool noodles that we try and knock the things off the ceiling, or we bat a balloon around that helps their balance because it comes to them at in a different place each time.
We try to put a little bit of everything in each class and keep it fun. We vary activities from time to time, just so we don't get bored and so the exercisers don't get bored.
There's an art. It's like origami. The support group has really been an important thing for me. In the beginning, I was kind of nervous about doing it because I was afraid it would be too depressing, because some of the significant others there are people that are in worse shape than Hal, and so I was hearing about things that I hadn't even thought about could happen yet.
It really felt great being able to sit down and unload. That's what you're doing, you're unloading, you really are.
But that was a really
It's purely driven by the life circumstance of each person in the group. And I think there's a benefit to having that group of people together apart from their spouses, where they can talk, be heard, think out loud, make plans, be honest, all the things that are very valuable to them in terms of they figure out how do you deal with some of the things that they're facing. I think one of the real benefits that the Stay Fit program has for our students is they realize that people with Parkinson's disease and multiple sclerosis are people first.
I would say the main thing Stay Fit has done for me is give me a sense of reality. What I can do, what I can do. Like, to be honest, at first, when we exercised sitting in chairs, I thought I was wimpy. But then I realized that it was paying homage to reality.
They laugh together, they probably cry together. The students learn a lot from just interacting with people as they struggle to figure out how to move better physically. They see people in the Stay Fit group as having goals and aspirations and desires to make the most of whatever life has for them.
What I used to perform 3-4 times a week. I was a slam forward. I used to compete against other poets. But now I use my wife. We read in tandem, like a chorus. I read a line, but I don't read it well. She repeats it, then she reads a line.
This enormous value that this program has, that it has to be continued, that the money has to come from people who are philanthropic. They must give to charity. This is a very important area, and we have to continue with what is going on here.
It's such an important investment in our future. I mean, right now the medicine is just not there. There is no cure. So to improve the quality of life is really the best thing that you can do. And this program absolutely does that.
Yes.
They're very open to the whole experience, really letting us get in and help them, and they help us.
When you get to talk to them and get to know them, they can really open up to you.
It will always be something that sticks with me in my future and in my career as a physical therapist, and I'll always want to come back and contribute.
Young people can take
what they learned here.
And utilize it throughout the world.
Yeah, that's good.
But
It is true. You're right.
Because Parkinson's is a disease that
Don't cry. It's okay. It's okay. It is. It's a disease that it's not no cure for it, but the kids are helping, so it's good. It's great.
What we hope is that once the word is out, once people understand what it is we're doing here, that there'll be an interest in helping us allow this program to continue.